Hey y'all, and welcome to another episode of Run Your Trap. Okay, so today we are going to talk about peer pressure, bullying, the effects of bullying, and a very recent tragic situation that has really touched my heart, the J.W. Ransom drowning in Tunica, Mississippi. Okay, so first, before we get into this video, this was something that I already wanted to touch on because I know this situation all too well. It's something that is very common within young people. And I just don't understand. I do not understand why so many young people out there enjoy peer pressure one another, bullying one another, and some of us are not as mentally strong to walk away from the situation or put our foot down and realize when people are not for us. Okay. So when I was in school, I had people try to peer pressure me, try to bully me, talk about me, all that kind of stuff. One thing about me, although I'm not that child that I used to be. I have definitely grown up. But one thing I can say is, even as a little girl, I have always been able to not let anyone pressure me or get me to the point where I would do something that I know I should not be doing. Of course, I learned at a very young age. So I wasn't when a person caught themselves trying to bully me, as long as they didn't put their hands on me, I didn't care what they did. They could have talked about me, said this, said that, which they did, because it was a lot of them that did. But I didn't care. I felt like if you took the time to talk about me, then apparently I was on your mind. Apparently it's something about you that like me, because you can't seem to keep my name out your mouth. And that's how, unfortunately, a lot of kids are. Now, it hurts and it upsets me because this is a reoccurring thing. It's reoccurring. And I just can't even say it's black people because it's all people. I've seen it in all races. I just don't get why. Well, you know what? I do to a certain extent. I know it stems from issues at home. I'm not saying that's always the case, but that's where a lot of it stems from as far as the bullies. The bullies, they're either getting bullied, because I have seen children get bullied by their parents or by older siblings in their family, or they're not getting the love that they need at home. So they take it out on people that they feel are at school or at work or at the job, because I have dealt and witnessed bullying on the job, at work. It's just, this is something that is just so common in a lot of environments. um and I just can't stand it. I can't stand a bully. I really can't. I cannot stand a bully. And people, if you're out there and you're watching and you've been bullied, stand up for yourself. That doesn't mean go hit somebody. Cause trust me, 9 times out of 10, those people that are bullying you, they are miserable. They're miserable and they're unhappy. They're lost. They're lost and confused. So the worst thing that you could ever do is give a lost, hurt, and confused person your energy and your time. Let it go. Walk away. I promise you. I had I can recall on several occasions where people would come and tell me something that somebody said about me, uh people would talk to my boyfriend, like whatever boyfriend I had at the time. They would talk about me to him, and he would let me know, baby, because he'll see, me either talking to somebody or this and that, and he'll be like, baby, don't fool with them folks. Them folks don't like you. They talking about you, all that kind of stuff. I mean, I've heard it from friends. I've even had friends talk about me, tell my business. And how I knew it was them was because it would only be certain things or certain situations that only they knew. And I would hear it from people's mouth that I really didn't even know like that. So you really have to watch who you call your friends. You really do. Because for one, your real friends that care about you and love you, they would never put you in a dangerous situation. They would never send you out to do something that they know could potentially put you in harm's way. And truth be told, a lot of people that you think are your friends are not your friends. You have to know how to deal with people to a certain extent if you are going to deal with them. Tell me, am I lying? I know I'm not. Okay. So I was very angry when I watched the live video of the J.W. Ransom drowning. And I also watched the news videos. Okay. So if you have not watched the live videos, they are on YouTube. So go on YouTube and type it, look it up, and watch it. So let's get into the news video, right? So on the news, it went like this. J.W. Ransom was 20 years old. He has a 7-month child, which also really, and before I even get into this, my condolences to the family of that young man, because he did not deserve to go out like that. I don't know him. I don't know any of y'all, but it really broke my heart seeing stuff like, just seeing it. And I hate seeing anything like that, especially with our black people, our young ones at that. Our men, our young men, they are already getting taken away from us from nonsense from other areas. And then we got this type of stuff going on. Prayers to y'all. And I pray that y'all are able to get the justice and the strength and the guidance that y'all need to move on from the situation. So the news reported, right, that the friends had said that they were out fishing because they were at the lake in the apartments. Mr. Ransom went over there to visit his friends, right? He went over there to visit them. So they said that they were fishing out in the lake. Then he just jumped in. Okay. So then they also, this is the news reporters reporting this, but this is what she said that was reported to her. She said that Mr. Ransom apparently has swam previously in the lake and never had, of course, that happened to him. Okay, so I'm getting to that part in a minute. Then I noticed it was a young lady on there talking because she claimed she was there. I didn't see her in the live video. I ain't see her. I don't know if she was there, but I ain't see her. I saw a bunch of other guys, but I ain't see her. But she said she was there. Okay. So let me say this first. A person who knows how to swim is not finna drown. Right? Am I wrong? I understand it was 30 feet. They said the lake went 30 feet deep. I understand that. But he was very hesitant to get into that lake. Very hesitant, right? They did that because they knew he didn't know how to swim. Okay. So then when you watch the live video, the ignorance and the lack of care for their friend, right? Because for one, if I know my friend cannot swim, I'm not finna pressure her to get into no water. First of all, him or her, I'm just not gonna do it. Okay. So they made all kinds of bets to this man, claiming that they was gonna pay him money, which we knew they weren't gonna do. Telling him that they was gonna give him money, they was gonna help him buy a car, all type of stuff that they was betting this man, just saying stuff, right? Stuff that they had no intentions on keeping, right? Okay. Now I feel so sorry for this man because he seemed like he was such a sweet young guy. You know what I'm saying? But see, people know when you are a sweet, kind, and hearted person, and they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. I didn't like how they kept addressing him. I ain't gonna even repeat what they kept saying to him, but if you watch the video, you gonna know what I'm talking about. But how they talked to him, I didn't like that. Your real friends are not going to disrespect you. And they constantly, in my opinion, they disrespected him multiple times. Okay. Then the guy that recorded the video said several times in the video, if you need help, I can swim. I'll come get you. I know how to swim. That's what they kept saying. I know how to swim. I'll come get you. All you gotta do is make it across the lake, and we're gonna give you some money. We're gonna give you some money. If the man knew how to swim, it would have been nothing for him to jump in that lake and go across. But once again, they knew that he didn't know how to swim. And y'all, it was just straight peer pressure. That's all it was. And the fact that you saw in the video, you saw him asking for help. You saw him. And all them men that was out there just stood there watching him. I can only imagine the pain that man felt in his last moments. But that just shows you people are not your friends. They're not your friends. I just don't understand it. I really don't. I don't understand it. Like, where is the regard for human life? There is none. I don't get how so many people lack regard for human life. And this is what I want to know. Do they really know how to swim? Did they really know how to swim and just watch that man die? Or did they not know how to swim and they just said that to get him out there? Because either way it's fucked up. Either way it's fucked up. But you know what? I do believe in God. I believe in a higher power. And I do believe that there will be justice. Because too many people are bullies, and too many people think peer pressure is cute and funny and it's okay, and it's not. And it's obvious that they were not his friends. Not his friends. I don't know, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos. Like the video to let me know how you feel and post your comments. If you've ever been bullied, share your story. It's okay. Most of us have experienced it. Uh, and like I said, if you're watching, if you are being bullied, if you have been bullied, don't worry about it. I know it hurt, but the thing is, you have to realize people are unhappy within themselves. They're miserable, they're lost, they're confused. They don't like them. So when they see you, they see the light in you that you may not even see within yourself. But remember, there is light in you. Do not let anyone peer pressure you into doing something that you know you don't need to do. Don't do it. Don't do it. And remember, people are not your friends. I don't care how long you've known them, what they promised you, what they done did. People mess with you to a certain extent. Put yourself above everything. Everything. When you do that, you can never go wrong. Never. I guess that's it. Man, I promise y'all, I just been at a loss for words, man. I all right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all be careful. Peace.